do not make money out of Sarkodie and SarkNation. Sarkodie don't come to me every month and say, kALY, this is your money.
Okay, but woman not both secret will be now
No, that's what I said. That's what people don't get. What I do for Sarkodie, I did not do it in expecting something or anything from Sarkodie.
I know. But then
but the association with Sarkodie alone, the SarkNation brand alone opens doors for me, and that is okay for me. This is Sarkodie as like a great personality. I really look up to Sarkodie, and being with him alone, like just following his footsteps alone is enough for me. So I do what I feel brings me joy. If it doesn't bring me joy, I won't do it. I started Twitter because it made me happy. The money and stuff I get from Twitter is like a plus. They have this perception about me because me started Twitter, no, as I said, I'm like, you cross my lane, I give it to you. Yeah, I'm still the same person, but just that right now I choose where to put my energy and all that.
Do you feel safe?
I feel safe, very, very safe. The person I met about Twitter, the person I was it was Shatawale and Anamehano because it was Shatawale when time on the Sark will beef, and I'm a strong SarkNation.
Yeah, I know.
So
because we are friend enemies though, because we never click on he knows.
Yeah, so I know. I'm a strong SarkNation. Until Shatawale and Sarkodie started, I didn't take it easy on Shatta, but Shatta and I are cool, very, very cool.
Now?
Now.
How do you reconcile? All right, so 2022 has started off on a very, very super good note. I told you, said 2022, you better take off the norm kakra near the varieties of interview across all aspects, bro. I think we've come your way with a couple of them during the start of the year, but this time around, we are veering off the norm and bringing you another super exciting edition of Pemuka Show. Makacho says show when you show you your body, your hand, you can't pay us in the pain. But before then, Makacho also best okay Busianwa. Fansa Fasio. Fansa aha, I don't man also pine Wabeka Pemuka Ebusiano. So on today's edition, maybe take a breather and I come back to unveil my guest for today. My name is Portfolio the MC. Stick and stay with me.
Yo, Charlie, this be your boy YP Bakope, aka Mother Saman, aka Ekoso, aka Youth President. Keep watching the Pemuka Show on Aseda Radio. Charlie, what I say? Entertainment, news, interviews, Charlie lifestyle, what I say? Pemuka Show on Aseda Radio. P. Ekoso.
Right. So, does it even need introduction? Okay, when you're the beer. I don't think so. No, it should be a Dada B for the name to resonate with you. Timer Twitter buyer na ebedwin say a restaurant before phobia be no Accra no. That's uncle for if and wake up. And for a guy who was just a user of the app, grew to become a brand and now a whole institution when you talk about social media marketing, especially in the Twitter space. And today I'm honored to play host to, of course, one of my favorite social media influencers, kALY J. My guy.
What's up, bro?
What's up? Welcome to Kumasi.
Thank you very much.
How well do you know Kumasi though?
I know a few places. I know Tech Junction.
Tech Junction. Man in here, they are going to tell you. On a man who something say. On ladies with breast. I mean, talking about breast, no, because I am quite sure he fancies breast a lot because I have reliable information. Say, you say after God, breasts. And I'm a boy. Into honor breast group. But you're not so familiar with Kumasi.
Not so familiar.
But so we to make a tree kakra.
Yeah, me to make a tree.
Into young room kakra because about 2 fans so you try. Try. All right then. So I'm playing host to kALY J. Like I said earlier on, we'll be having super exciting conversation. We'll be brief, very brief, but very detailed. My name is Portfolio the MC once again. So, am I right to say, you started off as a Twitter troll?
Not as a troll per se. I started as someone who won't take nonsense on the app. Well, like, the Magogo Mehukaka. But first, no, I'm more of like someone who goes hard and all out. If like Bibi Bamitina, I feel it's not right, I'll give it to you. If you come into my territory and you do not cross well, yeah, made the man. But this year, I'm a bit laid back and yeah.
For a country, yeah, social media exposure and usage, we are limited to the Facebook and all this. And then a informed decision say, okay, Twitter was going to be the future. Let me really pay particular attention to Twitter and then what be household name.
I didn't actually make it like a conscious effort. Say, yeah, what I did was I was more like across social media, more almost every platform.
Right.
Yeah, but my personality or Twitter, I felt the way I am and Twitter is a bit the same. So I click with Twitter because with Twitter, and yes, I'll post a picture. It's more about your thoughts and how you reason. So Twitter became like a home to me because me tweet I'll be in business and they post way. They just like the personality. So it was the personality and I'm a build and that became where like that's how Twitter became like a thing.
So when we talk about the kALY brand, you know, Obeka said a unexpected shot to fame, and I say, like you're saying, it was not conscious. For all you may know, like you realize that you were everywhere.
Yeah, it was. I would say it wasn't like a planned thing, right? But the name kALY was like a planned thing. Okay. But the brand itself was not like a planned thing because all my life, you know, I've not been working to be becoming an influencer or someone who be celebrated. But more of like a focused outside like business and stuff. So as I realized like my brand people were relating more with me and my brand was growing. That's when I decided to take it seriously and like guide myself and learn from the best. And
and congratulations. I mean, you have grown to become a super I mean, we can't shortlist influencers and then leave your name out, and that is a big fit for you. And but for the Jajimina, what username no. I mean, the first time we met at Star FM, myself, kALY Boy hosted you and I mean, the Twitter gangster, the keypad gangster, I just met a very laid back guy, and I was different characters from you behind the keypad. Like, I'm like, your personality in Twitter now, say, in fact, don't people get amazed when they see you in person too?
Yeah, I get it a lot because like, they have this perception about me because me started Twitter, no, as I said, I'm like, you cross my lane, I give it to you.
But now,
yeah, I'm still the same person, but just that right now I choose where to put my energy and all that. So me on Twitter is it's more like I feel like that's my domain. In real life, I'm a laid-back person, always mind my business, and I think that's what I'm channeling onto Twitter now.
Yes. Share me with you and can't tell me who or can't send be like Ukraine shows. It's kALY no onuni. That's already a cool boy like that.
This is not the adults baby.
Like the memorable one. Okay, we can't send be man who say okay. Because personally, the first time we met, I was shocked. I was like, this kALY. Very laid back and all that.
I really don't keep people with you, but there was one where Obika said like, I'm not more expecting some rowdy person, and they saw me and they were like, so this is the kALY. I was like, yeah, because I'm not supposed to, like who me want to say, I just say me the day now to introduce myself. My name does the talking for me. So if before I make a baby, you know, my reputation is ahead of me. So I just go and I don't have to make an introduction material and. Yeah.
But then again, I mean, when you started off, now you're radical kakra. Is there anywhere maybe you talk about an artist or talk about someone in person and they meet you in real life, they wanna have it brutal with you, like you've never got. Do you feel safe?
I feel safe, very, very safe. The person I met about Twitter, the person I really was. It was Shatawale and Amehano because it was Shatawale when time on the Sark will beef, you know, and I'm a strong SarkNation.
Yeah, I know.
Till. So
because we are friend enemies though, because we never click on he knows.
Yeah, so
I know.
I'm a strong SarkNation. Until Shatawale and Sarkodie started, I didn't take it easy on Shatta, but Shatta and I are cool, very, very cool.
Now,
now.
How do you reconcile? So no about to her in a way.
Oh no, on board me to but I help him with his promotions online on Twitter now. Our projects be Nanadopu contacting kALY, we need you to do this for me and I'll do it for them. So we've been communicating.
They didn't take past records personal and all those kind of things.
No. We've met personally on several occasions. And I'm a godmother Nanaba.
Okay.
I think on one of her birthdays I was with her, then we video called Shatawale and all, and then we spoke. And I one day to me call in the office, and I made Shatawale a video call, and then we spoke and all. So we made Shatawale, we've been cool. So the people I've been radical on it on social media. No, I don't think I've met someone who has like
tried to say or who no
yeah, because I say things as they are and they know it. Yeah.
All right then. So now kALY is everywhere. You're on the lips of every social media user. Have you ever entered a place where you still have to introduce yourself?
Oh yeah, and it's normal. And I think and okay man because if I go maybe not being him say I am kALY, I usually don't want to introduce myself because right now someone who baby they won't treat you right, but the moment they don't say oh this is kALY, his big social media, then they want to like ask your person
maltreatment because of
I don't want to. Just be real with me. If unimia is cool because it's like this is who you know, this is the person you're saying about. Right. And to me, it's cool to me.
But you've never felt offended, say, at least I had for the Omubisa or Yamai and I say,
no, I don't feel offended. To make all events, now I have a pass to go to the events, but I could do gates.
Oh, my embarrassing.
Normal can say, oh, no, Kojina. And I'm like, okay, cool.
Wow.
Right, cool. Eventually, I'll call the person in, the person who invited me, and my family would get it.
Share with me the most embarrassing event grounds I'll call you.
Oh, that one I can do that.
No, you say that. Don't mention the event, but mention the situation, the circumstance.
Oh, there was events beside na Yokoi. Yet we're there and they were like, where we are sitting and but it's for the celebrities and the big people.
Celebrities.
That time we recorded and was like, oh.
That time you were kALY like kALY.
Yeah, but it was cool to me because me, I'm someone. I just did me free, so I just got up and I went somewhere else and it was okay.
How are you accommodating the pressure that comes with the huge following and all that? Okay. Especially being a reserved person, how? Okay,
first it was getting hectic because there's someone who needs help with something, school fees, this.
Is that a producer?
Yeah.
So your regular DMs, how do they look like?
Okay, follow me, give me shout outs, school fees, money for food, medical bills,
this
registration, hostel fees, plenty. Yeah, but and then if I'm not able to help them, maybe I feel like I'm in a position where I can help. So if I'm able to help, me feel it bad. But I've come to realize that it's not everybody I can help. So those I can help, I try to help, and most of the things I do for people, like 90%, I don't put it out on social media.
Okay.
I sometimes help people pay registration fees. I sometimes help some people pay rent. Those that happen on social media is what people see. But there are others that people talk to me in the back door and I help them and I don't put it out because I feel if I'm doing something, I'm not doing it for another person to be happy.
Right.
I'm doing it because I want to do it.
Right, right. And you have a foundation, right? Because I've seen you do some charitable and philanthropic work. I chanced on a video where you were going around sharing stuff to the less. I don't know what initiative that is.
It's not like a foundation. It's more like my friends, Snake Kanyame, Aseda.
Okay, these Twitter guys who come together.
We just grouped, and then last 2 years, we started last 2 years, we did a street donation at around Shiashi and stuff. And then last year too, we did it. But last year was a bit bigger because we made it open to the public too, so anybody could join. What we do is we do not family numbers in better say if you want to donate, come with what you have and then then you join us. We don't take anything from anybody. What you have is what you bring, and then we all go together. So it feels more transparent and all. So that's what we do, and we feel the more you give, the more you get. So that's like the positive. Are you
a very religious person?
Yeah, very religious.
What's your denomination? What's your religion?
At home, sometimes Methodist, sometimes Hope City. Yeah,
but okay, so you're a Christian.
Yeah.
You're a Christian. So you came from a family with a very religious background.
Very, very religious.
Do your parents know you are that big outside the house? Okay. Like especially knowing you said they be about we saw she them omupie na one muzi e born bendi like kojo na mo boni dis and kojo we ya metiana no osun.
So now they didn't know say I'm like that big on social media till the whole Fix the Country thing started, and then I told my mom that
that's quite recent.
Yeah. So I usually don't like involving my parents, my friends and family in whatever I do, because obi person attacking on Twitter, then you or the involved with family and my friends and things. Yeah, so I usually don't associate my. But they recently found out how big I was. Even there was this time I went to visit my aunt, and then what's it? Like I was going to sit in the car, and she was like, "Oh, go for church." And I was like, "Oh, they are for boats." I was like, "Oh no, they are for church." And we were just talking, and some church we were parking, and somebody will be free card. And I say, "Hey, kALY J, you know, chair." And I say, "Ah, so yeah, that's great." Like,
okay. So now your parents have started following you and paying attention to what you do and all that.
No, it's just my mom and. My mom on social media. Yeah, so sometimes I send her some of the stuff that happens on social media, because when she wasn't really getting what I was doing.
Because let's go into you and your affiliation with SarkNation.
Yeah.
For you, if the kALY J brand is 100%, you think Sark made? Would someone be right when you say Sark made 60% of the kALY J brand?
60% is it's not 60, it's like 80. SarkNation is like my core. SarkNation is like my core, because there are places I go and doors open for me because I'm affiliated to Sarkodie and SarkNation. And
that is how juicy your affiliation is.
Yeah, sometimes you go in there like Sarkodie's
PR.
One of Sarkodie's guys is kALY J, and so it opens doors for me. SarkNation is like my core. So yeah.
So you started off as a core fan base person or that?
I started more of like an
advocate. Because
I just love everything about Sarkodie. So I started anytime the least chance I get, I talk about Sarkodie. It's like for some time now I don't really go hard on Sarkodie or talking about Sarkodie and promoting Sarkodie, because I'm trying to channel my energy across to everyone, to every Ghanaian artist, so it's a bit difficult to balance. Yeah, but Sarkodie has been like SarkNation has been
because you are on payroll. Yeah. Because you were on payroll.
I'm not on payroll. I don't.
Come on, it's an open secret.
It's not an open secret.
kALY J, you're on Sarkodie's payroll.
I'm not on Sarkodie's payroll. I do what I do for people because I feel they deserve it. I am not on any artist payroll. No artist comes to kALY J every month and say, "kALY J, this is your monthly salary," or no.
Twitter is your cash cow.
Yeah.
kALY J, you can't tell me.
Yeah, but I do not make money out of Sarkodie and SarkNation. Sarkodie don't come to me every month and say, "kALY J, this is your money."
Okay, but woman, both secret will be now your show.
No, that's what I said. That's what people don't get. What I do for Sarkodie, I do not do it in expecting something or anything from Sarkodie.
I know. But then
but the association with Sarkodie alone, the SarkNation brand alone, opens doors for me, and that is okay for me.
Right.
I don't need a penny from Sarkodie.
Right.
Yeah, because that affiliation that Sarkodie brand kALY J it opens doors for me. It takes me places I have not imagined myself being, and that's okay for me. Because if Sarkodie gives you 1,000 seats or 2,000 seats, I hear one night can beat me answer. Yeah, but that opportunities and doors are there forever, and that's okay for me. Because I see Sarkodie as like a great personality. I really, really look up to Sarkodie, and being with him alone, like just following his footsteps alone is enough for me.
So now you admit Sarkodie, the kALY brand is 80% SarkNation.
Yeah, it's not like brand. You said now I admit. I've always admitted it. Sarkodie's brand is part of who I am today, and like I'm not going.
And how do people who are in fashion the Sarkodie's camp feel about working with you, even when they want to? Have you had an encounter where kALY J's name has come to the table of recommendation, like, "Oh, Charlie, on this Sark, and the year Juma, me too, we know this whole plus Sark, so make me raise them." You hear about those stories and stuff like that.
My friends' enemies are not my enemies.
Right.
So that basically that.
You don't inherit.
I don't inherit enemies.
Alrighty, that's fine. Do you have a life outside Twitter?
Twitter is my life, so yeah.
You wake up and your day is Twitter.
Yeah. Twitter is my life, basically. Because that's where I get my source of income. That's where I get my happiness. When I get the present, Twitter makes me happy. So yeah.
So a big troll, a cyber bully, former big troll, a cyber bully.
No, don't say I'm a cyber bully.
Okay, like
a cyber bully is someone who constantly attacks someone.
No, that is graphic. Okay, so I retract.
I'm not a cyber
But then
bully.
you're a troll. Okay, troll is for troll. Come on, I mean,
it's more about fun.
Right. So maybe cyber bully is too graphic a word choose. For a troll like you, talking about depression, this is worlds apart. You get depressed too. You don't have a tough skin to accommodate things like
that. You see, that's the mistake you're making.
Right.
Depression is not about being tough and all. And when I said I sometimes get depressed, it's not about trolling, and I can accommodate everything. There was a time someone said I'm an errand boy to another. There's a time someone says kALY, I'm skinny dodo. Obi say kALY, me see a yellow. Obi say me a pasa. I don't know how to dress.
You have a tough skin for all of them.
I'm cool.
It doesn't get to you at all.
It doesn't get to me. I get depressed when I become overwhelmed with issues from people. That's like I wake up and I'm having a bad day, and people start texting me, I need help for this, and then you could feel that like you are their last option, and you cannot do anything to help. And I usually can't say no to people. That's one thing about me.
It's a weakness from you.
Yeah, that's like my greatest weakness. I really can't say no to people. So if the issues are piling up on me, and I feel like I'm their last hope, and I can't help them, even the way I'll channel the message and tell them I can't help becomes a difficulty for me, and I have to swallow all that in. That brings me lots of stuff. Yeah, it eats me up a lot, and that's what sometimes causes my depression, and not because of cyber trolls and all that.
You have where did you school? Tertiary?
Ghana Institute of Journalism.
All right then. Yeah. So when Twitter collapses, you still have a life.
Yeah, I have a life.
So, but why?
But this question, I usually get this a lot. What if Twitter collapses? It's not because of kALY Twitter is coming to collapse. And if Twitter collapses, I'll be very okay. I was okay before Twitter.
Because you've cashed out from.
I'll be okay.
Right. So that we've been engaging kALY, and we've been delving a little bit into his life online. So let's get to the last and final part of this interview. kALY, for the new school that are coming up, people who feel like it's a 9 to 5 norm in life and all that, you have told the way. If kALY was not Twitter influencer, perhaps what would kALY have been right now?
I've always wanted to be an entrepreneur, and that's what I'll still do. Yeah.
So let's talk about the future of social media marketing and how it has shaped your life, and how you can also tell that very person you inspire every now and then that social media marketing is the future.
Okay, social media marketing has like a very strong potential in Ghana, and with the likes of Twitter setting up their office in Ghana, which is a great thing. I feel more brands will come to Ghana and open up and all that. So if there are no jobs in Ghana, create one for yourself. Go into spaces where you find comfortable, where your strengths are, and be there. Some of my friends said that I offer. So just try hard, and if you feel your friend is at that side, you go there, then you put in your strength.
700,000 followers. You have been nominated for City TV's online creator. Is it social media? Your nomination?
Yeah.
Is for City TV online creator.
Yeah.
For Twitter. Congrats on that. That's a big feat. Congrats to us. As a matter of fact, I also been nominated for Event Host of the Year. So you go out there and then you cast your vote for myself and my brother. So kALY, wrapping up. Now tell me this exclusively. You've built from Twitter. You've built house from Twitter. I'm reliably informed.
Oh, no.
Because you don't want donors to know that but I'm reliably told you have a fleet of cars out of Twitter. You've built car.
But
you've made fortunes. I mean, good fortunes out of Twitter. I want you to inspire someone out there that Twitter can be the thing.
I won't say Twitter.
Be frank with your fans.
I'm being frank with you. Twitter, I won't say Twitter can be the thing. I'll say social media can be the thing. So just find your niche. Find the right platform for you. You don't have to join Twitter. You can be on Snapchat, Facebook, YouTube.
But all these fortunes, at least you've made from Twitter and all that. You don't want to disclose. Backdoor, huh? In your next life,
I'm still poor.
But
I'm still a hustler. Okay. Yeah, I'm being frank.
Yeah.
You see,
you came with a convoy. So convoy, kALY convoy. He came with a convoy. If you don't know, it's not easy. But in your next life, would you still choose this path?
Yeah.
You've never regretted.
I've never regretted.
You choose that over and over again.
Yeah. I go where I do what I feel brings me joy. If it doesn't bring me joy, I won't do it. I started Twitter because it made me happy. The money and stuff I get from Twitter is like a plus. Yeah.
So you're a star by chance. That's how you see it.
Yeah. I'm just being me, and I'm
paying off.
Yeah.
Congrats to you once again. And so share with that your original social media, because people in your guys' are duping others in your name because they don't know, hey, I'm kALY J. I mean, I make kALY J P and until that. So your authentic social media handles.
Okay,
so
on Twitter it's Jai Jimmy and it's verified. So
he doesn't look what he's saying. Jai Jimmy.
Jai Jimmy is Jai Jimmy with 2 eyes at the end. It's verified. It's a verified account. On Instagram it's also Jai Jimmy. On I'm not active on Facebook.
In my world, he's not active in my world. Where I'm MP over there.
And on Snapchat it's kALY J, same kALY J.
The way you say Snapchat, you don't seem to regard the other social media network apart from how the zeal with which you mentioned Twitter, I'm verified and all that.
Yeah, because Twitter is, but don't worry, I'll be starting YouTube this year, so
that's fine.
Yeah.
You should expect that.
Yeah.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, this is how we wrap up on today's super exciting edition of Pamuka Show. I've been hosting, of course, the household name in Twitter marketing, kALY J. So stick and stay with us. It's been time with your boy, Portfolio DMC. Thank you for choosing us. We out.
Muka!